Rise and shine, all I and I's. How are all the eyes doing out here on this beautiful, lovely day? This is ElSea Jahzen in Egypt Dawn, back with another therapeutic video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you're striving to a therapeutic life. Always make sure you have some greens in you. You can either pair it with some sauteed green or a green juice. This juice holds over 100 minerals. This juice holds 100% chlorophyll. I'm telling you, this juice right here is a faster absorption rate than cooking your greens. If you want to learn how to make your own chlorophyll juice step by step, go ahead and visit my Vital food playlist, where I drop 2 green juices that are already prepared on this channel. So make sure you guys tune into that. I'll show you. Even though I love me some sauteed greens, which I'm finna saute me some greens as well today, but juicing or making a smoothie out of your greens is way more beneficial. And let me tell you why. It's because this is a faster absorption and it's less on your body to break down. See, this goes straight to your gut, straight to your mineral deficiencies, instead of like having to chew everything down, your gut breaking everything down in your system. This would literally give it a faster, more potency in your gut because it's liquid. Think of it as like baby food. Baby food is not in big chunks, right? So the baby can easily digest it, for your gut to easily recognize the nutritionals in there, and it's not cooked. See, when I cook my greens, I lose a little bit of its vitality. But when I juice the greens, I have its full vitality. It's just breaking down, so my body don't have to break it down with my teeth and then separate it to go into where it needs to go. This juicing, it goes straight into your bloodstream. This will go straight into my bloodstream quicker than it is for me cooking the greens, which I am gonna have me some greens, of course. I love greens, but this is faster chlorophyll, so you don't have to worry about those chlorophyll drops. You don't have to worry about going to get chlorophyll or anything. This is your chlorophyll right here. In this juice, I put kiwi, 2 apples, 2 cucumbers, 2 apples, a kiwi. I put some spirulina powder in there, some hemp seeds. I also put some spinach in here. All of this is going to go into my gut flora. This is going to go straight into my minerals that I need in my vessel. So this is the quickest chlorophyll that you can do by juicing your greens. Also, you can cook your greens, which I'm about to rinse off my collard greens that I got from a farmer. Make sure you guys shop farmer and local. Alright, pesticide free. Make sure you guys are getting your fruits and veggies from your local farmers. Grab my Garden and Eden Principles and Guidebook. If you need help finding farmers near you, I list a whole lot of farmers. I list over 100 locations that you can volunteer at, and you can go ahead and do a bartering exchange or whatever you need to do at that garden that's closer to you. So make sure you guys get your minerals this week. I juice 3 times a week. My greens, I juice 3 times a week, and I cook my greens 2 times a week. So this is perfect. This is the perfect chlorophyll that you need in your body. This is the chlorophyll that you need for faster absorption, for your iron boost, for all of your mineral deficiencies. This is the juice that you need. We're cooking quinoa. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna just go off the dome today. I'm wanting me some greens. I know I've cooked greens on this channel several times, and I'm about to wash them off and stuff after I break them down and stuff. But yeah, so this meal that I'm having today is full of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is good for our iron. It's good for our gut. It's good for our veins, to have good veins. It's good for mineral deficiencies. I mean, it's good for everything to have greens in your food. If you still eat meat or still eat processed foods and stuff, make sure you pair it with some greens so it can have an easier absorption and an easier digestion. We want our foods to be easily digestible and not to be constipated. So greens reduces constipation and all of that. I'm telling you, pair your meal with some greens and your body would be more happier if you paired it with some greens, if you had some greens going in your system. These are also beneficial. This has the most chlorophyll in it, the stalks. This has the most minerals in it, so do not throw your stalks away. You can also put this in your compost bin. You can also chop it up real fine and eat it. You can also juice this. So you can save this for your juices, for your smoothies. This is 100% chlorophyll right here. It has so many minerals in there. Do not throw these out. Don't throw any food scraps out. Make you a compost bin and bury it in your backyard. It'll feed wildlife. It'll give back to the earth. That's an offering to the earth. If you don't have a garden or don't plan on starting a garden, still keep your food scraps and put it back into the earth. This is wealth right here. This is when the earth sees that you're giving back to the earth, then the earth will give back to you in so many different ways. Everything is interchangeable, and everything is interconnected. Everything works for itself. Everything is in conjunction with everything. So I'm cooking all of these greens because the greens do be cooking down like real small. I'm also adding some spinach to this mixture. So we're just gonna probably have us some, I know not gumbo, but because gumbo is okra and stuff. Okra is another one. Okra is another source of minerals. Okra is another source of iron, fertility, like to ease constipation, all of the things. So I don't have any okra right now, but once I go to the store, I will be getting some okra. I gotta put that on my, I know I gotta put that on my list. But I do have some butternut squash that I wanna cook today. So I'm gonna have some butternut squash with these greens. And y'all comment what y'all want to make next that's plant-based. If you aren't vegan or you aren't plant-based, put your favorite food in the comments and I'm gonna make it plant-based and vegan for you. Whether it's vegan or not, I'm gonna make it plant-based. I need some more plant-based ideas, plant-based meals to try and stuff like that. So I need y'all help. What is y'all favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. We made pizza on this channel before. I'll be making pizza. My other favorite food is spaghetti. We made spaghetti squash already. So it's like, what's y'all favorite food? And what would y'all like to see on this channel? Because we're all things sustainability, vital wellness. That's all of the things. That's what this channel is about. So help me, help the community. Because each one reach one, each one teach one. And I am a chef. I love cooking. I love preparing meals for my family and my community. So let me know in the comments what foods y'all like. What foods would you want to try that's plant-based? This is, we have some mushrooms on here. So we have some mushrooms, spinach that we're going to be putting in these greens. So again, y'all, the stalks I'm keeping to do my next smoothie with. I always make green smoothie at least 2 to 3 times a week. If y'all want to know how I make my smoothies and all of the ingredients in my smoothie, go ahead and check my Vital food playlist on this channel, where I'm making several smoothies, several juices and stuff like that. So this I'm going to put in the freezer. But you also can saute these. You can break them down real nice. So you see this is full already. And I'm adding some more veggies to it. So we're just going to save this and utilize this for our next meal, which is going to be a smoothie for next week. Alright, so I'm just going to be putting some water in here. Chop up some tomatoes. onions, bell peppers, squash, zucchini. This is going to be just a whole sauteed meal out here. This is just going to be a whole veggie sauteed meal today. That's what we're doing. Cut up a zucchini and squash and a tomato. We also want to add some bell peppers to this meal that we're cooking today. I'm going to pair it with some butternut squash. So just half. Yeah, so today's meal is going to be simple. It's not going to be extravagant. Soon as the greens go down a little bit, then I'm going to stir it all in. Put the seasonings on it and stuff at the top. But right now, we're going to let it. Oh, we got the top on there. Gotta use everything twice. And if you don't use it, freeze it. If you don't use it, freeze it. So I do have some frozen bell peppers and onions from my last meal that I didn't use. So we're going to chop that up too. Oh, okay, well, thank you. And now I'm tossing everything in to each other. Now that it's sauteed up, we're going to be putting some seasonings in there. This is something a little slight because I'm making something for dessert later on. So, y'all stay tuned for that. Because, yeah, that dessert I haven't made on my channel and I'm so excited to make it. So, this is, we're going to eat. We're going to get our minerals up for this. We're going to get our minerals up for this next little dessert that I'm making. So, we got to get our minerals up. We can't, like, have two things that's, like, fried. And so, this is balancing out our whole meal for today. Adding some turmeric to this meal. We're going to be adding some paprika. We're going to add some dash of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a whole lot of garlic powder. Yeah, a whole lot of garlic powder. We already got some onions in there. And last but not least, we're going to be adding some Italian seasoning. You know that's my favorite seasoning. Thyme, oregano, marjoram, rosemary, basil. Most importantly, we got to sprinkle our Italian seasoning blend. We're probably going to add a little bit of coconut aminos in here as well. But yeah, that's our seasoning for our greens that we're cooking. Our vital full of mineral greens that we are preparing.
For our meal, we are upping our minerals. We have to have minerals for this next meal, well, this next dessert that we're making for later on today. So we're balancing out our meal today because we can't have nothing really fried or breaded because we're already going to have something breaded later on today. Yeah, this is coming out so beautifully. The squash and zucchini is cooked down soft, and the greens is cooked down soft so it won't be that hard on the stomach and on our gut. This is the perfect meal right here. You see the tomatoes, everything is cooked down smooth. So this is good. Now we're gonna just be putting our butternut squash, our cut. Let's put our top on that. Now let's move on to our butternut squash. We're just gonna be putting some garlic in there. We're just gonna put some garlic in there and a little bit of salt, and that's about it. And that's gonna be our meal for today. We also gonna be cooking a meal later today, which is gonna be another video. Well, it's not gonna be a meal, it's just gonna be a Delight Vital Ital sweet. We're gonna be utilizing the rest of that dough. Remember I told y'all from our enchilada, we're gonna be using that. We always utilize everything. Be resourceful with your food. Don't waste food. Be resourceful with it. So if you have a little bit more, make another meal with it. So that's what we're going to be doing. So our dough from our enchiladas, if y'all haven't checked that video out, go check that video out where we cook some plant-based enchiladas. And we're going to be utilizing that dough for our next meal. So stay tuned for that as well, because we got another meal. It's not a meal, but it's like a little sweet treat that we're going to be cooking because we deserve it. We deserve a little sweet treat. So that's what we're going to be cooking next. So good thanks and gratitude for y'all tuning in. This is about it. I'm not really going to be plating up my plate today. I just wanted to show y'all that and tell y'all that always pair your meal with some greens. Okay, it's for easy absorption, easy digestion, and for your gut. Okay, always pair your meal with some greens because it's the most benefits you're going to get out of that, and you're going to get a lot of minerals from it. All right, this holds over 100 minerals right now in these greens because it got tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, zucchini, squash. It has all types of herbs in it, all types of seasonings, garlic, onion, thyme, basil, oregano. Greens is important to balance out your meals. I'm telling y'all, you need to cook greens and pair it with every single meal because that's where you're going to get your minerals from. That's where you're going to get your vitamins from. That's what you're going to get all your nutrients from. Pair greens with a nutrient dense meal and you're going to have so many nutrients. So if you're having bread, pair it with some greens. If you're having chicken, pair it with some greens. If you're having potatoes, pair it with some greens. Anything that you're eating, pair it with some greens. Either you can do sauteed greens or you can do your green juice. But always make sure you have green in you. That's very important because that is where you're getting your vitamins from. You don't have to take pills to get vitamins. You don't have to take pills to get vitamins. You could just eat greens and put a lot in your greens and compare it with your food, and that's going to absorb it. Your body's going to recognize like, oh, this is green, so this is going to my blood, this is going to my iron, this is going to my magnesium, this is going to my calcium, this is going to my phosphorus. Like anything, all the minerals are in greens. Chlorophyll, bloodstream, your veins, your respiratory system, your circulatory system, your brain. I'm telling y'all, that's a game changer. You can lose weight like that. You can maintain your weight like that. You can maintain your weight with greens and you can lose weight with greens. Always pair your meals with some greens. All right? Peace. In my channel, I prepared 2 different juices, well, a whole lot of juices. Make sure you guys check my Vital Ital food playlist on YouTube where I make Vital Ital meals, make wellness meals. So make sure you guys tune into my playlist. I'm dropping recipes weekly. So ashe, ashe, ashe.
Peace, love, and light into you guys on your journey.